Hello, and welcome to Yakuza Death Roll, a series where every time I die or fail at a minigame, I move on to the next game in the Yakuza series. If you're enjoying this content, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share with anyone you think might be interested. And without further ado, we'll get right into it.
Let's hit it.
Okay, so like usual, explanation for why I've been gone, which feels like a recurring pattern recently. Last week, I did a 24-hour stream of Death Stranding, and then I was gearing up to do another one, but it didn't quite work out. I just did a 6-hour, 5-hour, and then another 5-hour. But yeah, so that's why. And then I've been struggling against DMCA again with the twin peaking thing. It actually still hasn't been approved. So the most recent episode to come out this last Monday, to people who's watching this in the future, this doesn't matter. But like, I've been trying to work through that, editing it to try to get it good. It keeps getting hit with DMCA, and I don't know what else to do about it. Like, to be perfectly honest, I'm at a loss. I'm hoping that the appeal will work. YouTube's been incredibly frustrating in general. Like the general stuff, like in terms of like growth or whatever, that too. But like YouTube itself, like the longest stretch of time I haven't uploaded in the last year and change has been 2.5 weeks, and I'll still get a video out there. But for some reason in the last week, they were like, yeah, we're going to get rid of all of your additional privileges. So you'll have to build up history in order to get them back of like, and usually that takes a couple months of videos. And it's like, why? For missing like 2.5 weeks? What are you, like, that's ridiculous. Why was I taken off of that? Right. So that's why the links weren't working and all of that. I opted to get verified, even though I hate putting my face on there and you know, having it be whatever. I think that sucks. I think it sucks that I had to get cataloged like with a video of my face. Like, that fucking sucks. I know I put my face out there on YouTube anyways, which is why I decided to just do it. But like, it sucks. And it sucks that they got rid of that just so they could fuck me over and have me send a video of my face in so they can have better face tracking technology and whatever. Don't need to get into it. It sucks. It's bad. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting worn out. If I'm being perfectly honest, for this thing that like is a struggle, but like I care deeply about this project. I really want to play these Yakuza games. You know, I'm enjoying streaming. I'm enjoying all of this. So like, I'm still going to continue to do it, but I like, after like re-editing and editing this twin peaking thing, which like each edit takes me about 4 hours, and then if it doesn't work, I have to spend another couple of hours doing it. Like I just and working my job where I work 12 hours a day, right? Like I just didn't have the energy to record and edit Yakuza, and I'm very sorry about that to the 2 people who regularly watch this. If you're watching this in the past, if you're someone new and this is your introduction, this sucks. This sucks. I'm aware of that. I'm very sorry about that. It's not always like this, and I'm doing my best to get back on track. But oh Lord, does the world have it out for me in terms of getting this on track right now. But you know, there's worse things going on. So like, you know, why the hell am I complaining? I also started recording without water like a fucking idiot. All right, edit this out. Alrighty. Well, let's get into it. I do think the uniforms are kind of cute. I like the like bright red skirt. Is it on the next floor, or is this not 2-2? Like, if I was like a high school girl, like wanting to, like choosing my, oh, this is on the 3rd floor. If I was a high school girl choosing my high school based off of uniforms, I think I would pick here. I think it's a cute uniform. That said, I prefer the, what are they called? The, Gakuen? No, fuck. Like the high collar, like black ones for outfit rather than for boys outfits, I mean. Oh, it's literally showing me the way there. Why don't you look at the map, my dude?
Doc, that's her. The girl we saw on camera.
Let's get a little closer and see how she's doing. What the?
A second year, huh? Kids don't know the right way to react at that age, even when one of their classmates is getting bullied. At the same time, like, it's bad and people should stand up for her and like try to help, but I do understand why other kids would be worried about it and decide to like mind their business, especially like if they don't have friends around to like help them, you know, like
hey,
like I do get that. Not everyone has the ability to stand up like in that moment. That said, they definitely should, you know, and sometimes it just takes one. Can't really see her face on camera, but I don't want to wake her up either. She's just a cute kid. Why the hell did they have to go through such hell? Wonder if her name's written down somewhere.
what the? Hey, what the?
Sorry, someone wrote slut on the back of her hand in permanent marker. Just awful.
What the? Hey,
I don't know. Okay, so maybe I can look in here because I thought this was no. Okay. I thought we were gonna look at the class register to see if we can't figure out who she is, but I guess not. It feels like can you imagine this guy in real life though, just like wandering around her, be like, try like just hovering around, circling her like this in a maintenance outfit. You have Kaito just being in the background, like. It's very funny. There's something here that I thought I could read. What am I stuck on? Literally, I'm not stuck on. Oh, it just won't let me go. Okay, good. All right, I guess I will cheat. No, I won't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man.
what the? Hey,
The uniform does not suit Kaito-san one bit. Can't pull off everything, I guess. I don't know. Yakuza turning into maintenance feels like a pipeline of a sort, you know? All right, fine. Obviously I need to get her face and name. Right, I don't, then they scribble. Yeah, I already looked. It said slut, right? Iro. No, I don't.
suspicious.
Oh.
Hey,
Mami Koda. That must be her name.
This is Tsukumo, paging Yagamishi.
yeah, what's up?
I've just reported our findings to the chairman.
Man's looking at you as
Meet us
you're
here?
talking like an
His office is on the 3rd floor of the east building.
like a spy.
On our way.
You didn't see anything. If you stay quiet about your friend being bullied, you could stay quiet about me using an earpiece. Also, like, why do people touch that? Like, it gives it away, but also, like, it's not like you need to hold it to hear. Or talk, really, right? Though, I guess maybe for the talking. Oh, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that they have it be that way so you're not always hearing constant background noise and what other people are saying in your ear.
Slow down.
So you can choose when to do that. Maybe? I don't know.
Please come in.
Huh? You're that teacher.
Sawa-sensei, wasn't it? To what do we owe the pleasure?
All of these men are detectives?
Yes, and I'd like you to keep their identities a secret. These gentlemen here are Yakami-san and Kaito-san.
I see. Very well then.
Yokosawa. All right. Hi. Nice to meet you.
I've explained the situation to Sawa-sensei, our homeroom teacher for Class 2-2. Why don't you both have a seat?
I knew something was wrong, but I could never put my finger on what.
The girl being bullied. Her name's Mami Koda. Do I have that right?
Yes, she's in the basketball club, and so are all those kids surrounding her.
Wonder if that's where the bullying started.
Sawa-sensei, you mentioned noticing something was wrong?
Well, only that Koda-san hasn't been herself lately.
Suspend him. Expel him. Kick those bullies the hell out of here. The video we took has all you need.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That is true. Like how do you explain that you put secret videos in your school?
True. The school can't just come out
Exactly,
and say, we've been
yeah.
recording your kids without consent.
Yes, and let us bear in mind, they still have their whole lives ahead of them. We cannot
I mean,
treat this like
whatever.
You're not saying we should look the other way, are you?
Hey, last night you said the total opposite, man.
If you
He was
intend
like
to
so
hide
sure that there was no
why don't we
bullying.
just begin by saying,
No one is suggesting we cover it up.
then we need to act now. We have no idea how close to the edge Koda-san could be. What if there's a chance? What if she does something drastic before tomorrow?
She's definitely a passionate teacher, but she may be jumping to conclusions on this one.
Pardon me for saying so, but bullying is rarely resolved by the victim and the perpetrator coming to a mutual agreement. Thus, a third party must intervene.
I presume you read that in a book somewhere. I can tell you from experience that no victim finds it easy to open up about their situation.
I mean, that is true. It is hard to talk to
And
people unless you have a good support group in the first place.
For a bullied child to come
And then the
forth
bully
and
kid,
seek
like
help.
bullies
So if
do
we
know
as
how to figure out who
outsiders
doesn't
are
have
to
those
intervene, we must
groups,
consider
you
the
know?
ramifications.
those
Even
protections.
so-
No, I think the chairman's right. Making a big scene might only make things worse for Koda-san.
Oh, come on, Talk. That's not like you. Someone's drowning right in front of your eyes, and you're just gonna watch him sink?
Yeah,
What I'm saying is,
you have to
we
play
put a stop
subtle,
to the
not
bullying
like
without getting the whole school involved. What started
Yeah.
in that classroom will end in that classroom.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, but did you say you were a detective?
Name's Yagami.
And you want to put a stop to the bullying, like it's that easy? Tell me, where does all this confidence come from?
whoa, better not bungle my words around her.
You think there's a real chance we could pull this off, Yagami-san?
I do. Can you bring up that video again?
Sure. One moment.
Love that he has the gamer lights on his computer. That's so funny. That's such a good touch.
I think the secret to stopping the bullying is right here in this video.
Really? Then by all means, Detective, enlighten us.
You don't have to be so condescending.
Nope, she's got a point. You gotta back up that claim. So what's this big secret you're talking about?
Don't join her side because you think she's attractive. The onlookers are the problem.
It's those students sitting idly by. They're aware of the problem, but aren't doing anything to help.
Well, yeah, there's a whole flock of bullies. Get in their way, you're their next target. Adults do the same thing, honestly. Guess we're not so different from high schoolers.
Then we should hold some sort of trial and get the class involved? Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Again, something like that would only spread the issue. And that would only bring more pain to Kodo-san. Tell me, what is your suggestion, Yagami-san?
What I'm getting at is that it's the silence of all her classmates that's
Exactly.
empowering these bullies.
Because
On the
individually
surface,
they
you
could
can
be
only
the
see
next
students
target, but
turning
if
their
all of
eyes
them
as one of
stand
their
up,
own gets tormented.
but at the same time, like,
They feign
it's
disinterest
hard to be the
or
first
pretend
person
not
to do
notice,
that.
Because remember, that's the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
But deep down, kills them to see it.
Yeah, no shit.
So if the class could just express
You
that,
need to
the pressure would
empower
then shift to the
those
bullies.
people.
We
Yeah.
have to tip the social balance in that classroom, become the voices of justice, of social law. Then, it's the bullies who become the outcasts. Would they keep running the risk of bullying if it meant social exile?
I can see how you arrived there.
All right, so where do we come in?
We come in by giving the bystanders a voice. We're gonna be the spark that lights a fire. After all, the first voice matters the most.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's the plan here?
Tsukumo, how fast can you get your hands on a couple of mini speakers? I want to put them in the classroom where they can't be seen.
I can have them here momentarily, but I admit I don't really grasp the plan here.
I don't blame you. I honestly can't say it'll work, but I think it's worth a shot.
I see. In that case, I'll be back before school's out.
Chairman, I don't know what these detectives are planning, but I'll tell you this right now. I refuse to stand idly by while a student gets pushed to the breaking point.
Do you remember what I told you about the student who committed suicide? That affected Sawa-sensei profoundly. Perhaps she blames herself for being unable to prevent it, whatever the cause may have been.
I can see that.
As the chairman of this school, I don't want to let her down. So please, help her.
It is nice to, I guess I read too many like specific types of like Korean webtoon or manga of like these types
How's
of
it coming
things, because it
along,
is nice to
Yagami-san?
have like both the
No
teacher and the
complications, I
chairman be
presume?
like,
So
we need
far,
to
so
stop
good.
this, but also
Looks
like
like most of the students
need
have
to
gone home.
have a delicate touch about
You
it.
have
Like
the speakers
it's
I gave
good.
you?
Yep, and they're just what I needed.
Because normally
You're the
there's
man.
one guy who like is like trying to sabotage it,
How
you know,
about we
of
save
being
the
like, no,
praise
we need to
for
protect
after our
the
plan works
bullies.
Anybody in the classroom right now?
That said, I can't speak for how accurate
check.
or true that aspect is of it.
That's odd.
What's wrong?
Well, that one's fine, but there's something wrong with the camera in the classroom building. The one on the second floor by the stairs.
Is it broken?
No, still getting a signal. Something might be blocking the lens?
All right, I'll check it out on the way.
She's gonna be hiding there. That's where she goes to hide out. Don't mind me. I'm just a maintenance man running through your hallways in a panic. It's okay. Don't panic. If you saw the maintenance man just running down the hallways yelling, "Don't panic."
How does it look, Yagamishi? Anything unusual?
Let's find out. Huh? The heck is this?
Did you find something?
Yeah, a sticker on the lens.
Yagamishi, behind you!
There he is! That's the pervert who set up the hidden camera! See, when you find a hidden camera, your first thought is to take it down. That's wrong. What you do instead is block the lens. That way, when the perv finally notices, he goes back to fix it, and bam! Caught in the act.
I get it, Amasawa. Just stay back. Hey, what is it you're doing over there?
I told you, he's trying to peep on us.
Oh, wow, that girl's pretty sharp. Looks like we've been caught.
I mean, that is a really clever idea. And she got a teacher, which is actually the right thing to do. Damn it. If I go down like this, I would really just be your average peeping Tom.
Come on, let's catch him already. Stop!
Hey, wait!
Shit, how'd I come to this? Guess I'll have to climb my way over there.
Are you safe, Yagamishi?
You didn't notice us being right here? That's so funny.
Yeah, you think?
I didn't see that coming. And honestly, she's great. I hope she's in more of this. She's so fucking clever. Like, let us have her as a protege because that is so good. Yes. That's so funny. I'm gonna fall because I didn't. Oh, that worked out. I almost walked off of where that could have been.
Crap.
They definitely already saw you, man. I'll be spotted up here.
Yagamishi, you should see a ladder that goes up to the gym's roof. That's my advice.
Got it.
Literally, they definitely already saw us. Literally.
Don't panic, but the school just contacted security. Several guards are en route to your location.
Great. Just what I needed.
Bummer. Are we gonna, even if we fight them, that's gonna look really bad. Are we gonna see her on the roof? I did see a girl over there. I was actually gonna mention that I thought it was her over on the rooftop while we were walking by, but then I decided not to.
Where have you been watching from this whole time?
From the drone, Yagamishi. I found a spot that's pretty inconspicuous.
Yep.
From here, use the drone as a guide and jump from that roof toward the classroom. You're gonna have to clear a big gap.
Right. I'll try not to die.
Love that he just accepts it. He's like, well, this is dangerous. All right. Let's go. Oh, he landed real bad.
Yagamishi, it looks like some of the guards have arrived. You think you can make it out of there?
I'll have to somehow. But before that, I'm gonna need to set up these speakers.
What? Even after all that?
Yeah, I should be able to make a clean getaway, as long as I'm done before security gets too tight.
Are you serious?
It'll be fine. All I have to do is not get caught, right? Besides, I have the world's greatest hacker on my side.
You know very well I'm weak to flattery. But for the glory of Yokohama 99, I will not let you down, Yagamishi. Let's get this mission started.
All right, let's go.
Really? You wouldn't notice him?
Like I said, I should be able to help you get to your destination without incident. Make sure you don't lose that earpiece, okay?
Got it. Counting on you, Tsukumo.
Alrighty. Should be one floor below.
Sense.
Nice. Looks like I can make it through here.
I see now. Damn. Not happening. And this was the shortest route to Class 2 too.
Nothing we can do but find another route. Give me a moment.
Drive the drone through here and have them chase
Seems
after
the
that.
rooftop might be a more viable option. Let's abandon this route and try it, shall we?
Yeah. No sense waiting for the guards to just give up their posts. Let's check out the rooftop.
I mean, you have the chairman on your side. Just ask him to let you in at night. Literally don't have to do this right now. Like, he's... okay.
The hell, another roadblock?
My apologies. I'm afraid that was a blind spot.
Well, shit.
Yagamishi, how many guards are there?
There's just one.
Just one? Now, in that case, let's just get that guard out of your way.
You got a plan?
Of course. Yagamishi, it's time to put that thing I gave you to use.
You mean this ball or whatever? What does it even do?
It's kind of like one of those anti-theft balls, actually. You fill that ball with powder or liquid and throw it at your target to blind them.
Right. So what's inside this thing?
Oh, just some peppers.
Peppers? Is this really gonna work?
Also, that's like really mean to do to this guy. I also don't recall him giving me that, which shows you that it's been a minute. Yes. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, but obviously he'd
Works like
look
a charm.
into here, like whatever. It's a game.
What did
Who
I
cares?
tell ya? But, Yagamishi, that only works once. You'll have to procure a refill on your own.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god, all of these students up here. That's... Whoa, why is the roof so crowded? Not much cover. There's no getting away if security finds me. I mean, I could just walk like normal, right? They don't... Oh, security's over there asking. So just don't bump into anyone and walk around the way that they're not facing. That guy moving, though, is a problem for me. I hope that the chairman at least explains to the teacher who came to help out the student about what happened there. That was close. I saw him turn around behind me.
If I keep going down this way, I'll just end up back at the scene from earlier, right?
The landing where you were accused of being a pervert? Yes, that's correct.
You have any idea how it's looking right now?
I'll take a look. There's no sign of that sharp girl who framed you.
I mean, it's not really framing either.
Oh, then I'm good to go?
There is one guard posted there, but I'm sure you can get past him.
Yeah, piece of cake if he's alone.
Oh, it's gonna give me the refill there. Oh my god. These students do not care. And also, like, I'm so noticeable right here. Yeah, I'll spend the money to do that. The stealth is not very it's very set piece stealth. So like I'm just going. I'm not really worried about. Why am I stuck? I wanted to go pick up whatever that was. I was wondering if I could sprint past them. I thought it'd be funny. Yeah. Wait, that guy. I forgot. Oh my God. I forgot what the entire premise of this was. I was doing it for the joke and I forgot what the premise of the fucking show was. Because this is how I act when I play games normally. Is like, wonder if it'll just let me do this and do some dumb shit. Like, that's how I stream. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. That's so dumb. Why'd I do that? Oh. I didn't even think like, oh, that's gonna be a game over. I need to be careful. Like, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do this because it's funny. Like, conceptually, to just sprint by him after throwing a coin.